Hey everybody, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, it's theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Keep your questions coming. Make sure you subscribe. Definitely subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to the blog, Snapchat, all the social networks. You know the drill. And if you don't and you're brand new, thank you very much. Welcome. This is the channel where you're going to get real world clinical research, practical advice for those of you that are either working in the industry and need strategies and advice for how to do better at what you're doing, and for those of you who are interested in joining the industry and just want to learn more about it. You've come to the right channel or page. Thank you very much wherever you happen to be watching. Today's question comes from someone from Snapchat, and I know I've been pushing Snapchat, and guys, this platform has matured. It's no longer a place where teenagers trade inappropriate pictures with each other, although it probably still is used quite a bit for that. I mean, it's matured. Like, the demo went from teenagers to 25, and now I'm seeing a lot of 30, 35, 40, 45-year-old people on it. Great place if you want to invest some time and grow your profile there. I compare Snapchat in 2016 to Facebook in 2006, 2007, right? So get in early, establish your base. Some free advice there. So today's question from Snapchat, it says, good afternoon, I'm the owner of a new research center. I already have 2 PIs, and I'm currently signing up with different CROs for trial opportunities. However, I'm having difficulties finding a clinical research coordinator for my company. Every time I interview a potential candidate, as soon as they learn I'm a brand new site, they tend to lose interest in working for me. What strategies do you recommend to use when I'm interviewing for this position? So, first of all, and without knowing anything about this person, the problem might be with you, right, and your style. I mean, some people, I have a former business partner at another site that I used to own. He definitely could not let his true colors show when he was interviewing, because it would have literally scared everyone away. And I know for a fact that if I wasn't there with him conducting the interviews, that is what he would have done, and that's the route that he would have taken, and then he would have had a similar outcome or similar experience to what you're experiencing. So a lot of it's personality. I mean, I don't know you. Again, I could be way off, and I'm going to give you some strategies here because I know you want the actionable advice, but take a look at your style. Are you abrasive? Are you aggressive? Are you giving the wrong vibes? Are you making excuses during the interview for your site? Are you constantly referring to the fact that you're a brand new site? That may not be good. You might be scaring people away. They might take that as a hint that your company is not financially stable, and why does this person keep mentioning that? So those are some things to think about. The way I interview, and by the way, I've done interviews, I've hired coordinators at brand new sites, I've hired coordinators at experienced sites, and everything in between. Okay, and I've hired experienced coordinators, and I've hired inexperienced coordinators, right? In fact, the other day I did a web interview with a coordinator for one of my Chicago clinics, a brand new clinic. The issue never came up of how old is your clinic, how long have you been doing it. They're not interviewing you, okay? You're interviewing them. If they bring it up, you want to be confident. If you in fact are confident in your business, and let them know, hey, we're brand new, but there's many benefits to joining a company that's brand new. If we expand and if we grow quickly, you get to rise up in the ranks relatively faster than you would at another site. You get more responsibilities since we're brand new, because you're going to be wearing many more hats. So therefore, this translates better into maybe getting a larger position within a different company. A lot of people who become study coordinators eventually want to become CRAs and eventually want to become project managers. They have ambitions. You can tell them that by working with you at a startup site, they get the benefit, right? It's not a bad thing. They get the benefit of being able to wear many hats and have much more responsibilities than would be otherwise asked of them at a more established clinic where it's more compartmentalized and everyone has to fit into a little box and there's no real leakage outside of the box. You have your responsibilities and that's it. The problem with those things, the job might be stable, but you've got a ceiling and you're rarely going to be able to break through it or break out laterally, horizontally, right? So at your site, a startup, they're going to be doing everything, right? Absolutely everything. And a lot of people want that. A lot of people, especially the more ambitious study coordinators, will love that opportunity. Plus, when I was coordinating, I prefer working at busy sites or just being busier, because the busier you are, the quicker the day goes by, right? And pretty soon, before you know it, it's 5 o'clock, it's time to go home, right? So there's a lot of benefits to wearing many hats and being busy and being at a startup. I would start looking at yourself first, look in the mirror, ask yourself, how is my interviewing style? Am I too aggressive? Am I putting people off? Am I scaring people away? What am I doing? Or am I very timid? Am I very insecure in my company? And therefore that is translating or rubbing off the wrong way onto potential candidates. Now, a good way to get candidates comfortable is, because candidates come in to interviews nervous, right? So you can't be nervous. You've got to be confident, but you've got to make them feel comfortable so they can open up and so they can tell you their true ambitions. Because I've interviewed tons of people, coordinators especially. A lot of coordinators will come in with canned answers. You hear them all the time, I can't think of any examples now, but there's just, you know it when you hear it. It doesn't sound genuine. You want to get them to start talking genuinely and being authentic about their ambitions. And then, and only if it's true, then do you latch on to those ambitions and their desires and their needs, and you tell them how your company can actually help them grow their careers or get them closer to their goal, right? So that's your job during the interviews, to get them to be their true selves. And you're never going to really get their true selves in the job interview, but as close to that as possible, and then try to find where you can align your company objectives with their objectives, right? So start with yourself, take a look in the mirror, and then use some of these strategies I mentioned here. Get them comfortable, get them to be open as far as what their ambitions are, and then show them, right? Part of it's going to be, you need to be a salesman as well. Show them why they need to work with you at your site, right? And stop emphasizing the fact that you're a startup site, right? Dan from theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Good luck. If you still need help finding coordinators, my consulting company can do this for you. In addition to that, we can train your coordinators. In addition to that, we can find you PIs. In addition to that, we can find you studies, negotiate budgets, basically anything you can think of. If you need help, let me know. Me and my consulting team are here to help you, right? 949-415-6256. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.